Bringing home your new puppy for the first time is a big milestone. But wait, did you know that how the first visit goes can actually impact how your puppy feels about the vet for years to come? Preparing your puppy for their first vet visit is an important step in setting them up for a lifetime of stress-free veterinary care. A stressful or overwhelming experience can make future visits much harder, leading to fear, anxiety, and even refusal to enter the clinic. Michelle here, your fear-free certified trainer with How to Train a Dream Dog. I help eager-to-learn puppy owners go from guessing and Googling to following a step-by-step training system so they can teach their puppy the right behaviors from day one. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how to prepare your puppy for their first vet visit, how to make it a positive experience, and what mistakes to avoid. Hit that subscribe button so you get notified when the next really important puppy training video launches. You won't want to miss a thing. All right, the first visit is about more than just getting shots. It's going to ensure that your puppy's on track with vaccinations and preventatives. It allows the vet to catch early health concerns before they become serious, and helps your puppy learn that the vet is a safe and predictable place. Now, one of the biggest ways to set your puppy up for success is getting them comfortable with body handling. Now, your vet's going to need to examine their ears and their paws and their tail and their mouth. So, if your puppy isn't used to being touched in these areas, they might squirm, struggle, or even try to bite. Start by practicing gentle touch at home well before the vet visit. Give your puppy treats and praise while lifting their ears, checking their teeth, and holding their paws. I want you to keep sessions short and positive. We're not forcing, we're conditioning our pup to love being touched. And if your puppy resists, go slower and reward for any calm behavior. I actually had a student, Amanda, who was really worried because her puppy, Bailey, would freak out anytime someone touched his paws. Now, she followed my handling exercises every day for about a week, just a few minutes at a time, using treats and patience. And by the time Bailey went to the vet, he let the vet handle his paws with no issues at all. If you need a walkthrough on body handling, or how we break down touching, brushing, or getting a dog comfortable with tools touching them, check out my video, Dog Grooming, The Secrets to Brushing Your Dog. In it, I'm going to show you a few tips to make the process easier and stress-free. But if you want the full lesson plan, we have a course inside our Puppy Perfection program called Grooming and Handling. It's one of the 18 courses in the comprehensive library of content, covering all the games and the lessons to teach a puppy, especially during that first year of life. I'll put the link to the fun, super helpful program in the description below this video. Over 10,000 students from over 65 countries around the world are currently enrolled in teaching their pups so many skills, especially the ones to keep their pups safe. So I know you're going to love the program too. Now, if you're going to be driving to the vet, your puppy should already be comfortable traveling in a crate or a secured seatbelt harness. If the first time your puppy rides in the crate is on the way to the vet's office, they might associate the crate with stress and scary experiences. Now that means future car rides could become a nightmare. So how do we fix this? I want you to give your pup time to explore and settle in their crate before vet day. Feed them meals inside, toss in treats, let them rest in it while you're home. And on the day of the visit, play calming music in the car. Yes, puppies respond to calming sounds just like we do. But wait, how do you know if you picked the right vet? Did you know not all vets are the same? There are many vets who don't understand the best way to handle your dog, so they don't cause fear and anxiety. Old school vets, they tend to want to quickly get the job done, so they can move on to the next patient. Now, many vets have gone back to school to become fear-free certified, like myself. We've studied up on how to eliminate fear and stress and anxiety during training and, in this case, the vet care process. And if you're not sure your vet is up to date, I've got another video for you. It's a must-watch after you're done here. It's called Choosing a Vet for Your Puppy, Tips to Finding the Perfect Match. And now you're going to discover how different vets really are when it comes to your pup's comfort level in their office. But wait, do you know what you need to bring to the vet's office besides the medical records from the breeder or the rescue group? You're going to need to bring plenty of high-value treats to reward calm behavior, and a chew or a lick mat to keep them occupied while waiting. Now, a secure leash and a harness are a must. We don't want our pups invading other pets' space in the waiting room. And right before the vet visit, set your puppy up for success with a calming routine. A short sniff walk can actually help them decompress, and a final potty break prevents accidents before walking in the door. And if your puppy plays too hard right before the visit, they might be overstimulated and struggle to settle down. So how do we fix this? Well, keep pre-visit activities low and less stimulating. Gentle sniffing, calm petting, or a chew session, rather than high energy play. And once you arrive, your puppy's gonna likely start with a weigh-in. So you can actually get your pup used to getting on a scale by practicing at home. Now, while you might not have a pet scale at home, you can set up something similar, like cutting out a large rectangular piece of cardboard, placing it up against a wall to simulate a scale setup at the vet's office. I want you to practice luring them on and off the cardboard. And if you're really fancy, you can create a low rectangular platform to practice on. After the weigh-in, you're gonna be ushered into the exam room to wait for the vet team. And while you wait, play some training games. Give your dog a licking activity. Keep them occupied so they don't stress out about the small space and the smells of the vet office, or sounds they may hear from recovering pets in the back. The vet's gonna perform a full physical exam, checking their ears, their eyes, their teeth, their skin, listening to their heart and lungs. I like to practice these activities at home to get my dogs used to having their heart listened to or vaccinations being administered. While I'm not actually poking my dog, I am teaching them to have a positive association with the movements and sounds similar to the vet. They're gonna also discuss vaccinations, parasite prevention, and diet. And if your puppy is due for vaccines, those will likely happen during this visit as well. This is the perfect time to ask medical questions. Now, this isn't a knock against vets, but if you have a question about behavior, potty training, stopping unwanted behaviors, those are questions to save for your trainer or me. Did you know that most vets do not study animal behavior? They only focus on the medical side of things. Think of them like a general practitioner who also performs surgery. There's a separate field of study for animal behavior, and few vets go down the behaviorist route. That's actually why it's so hard to find a veterinary behaviorist if your pup really needs one. I'm sharing this with you because I've witnessed and experienced vets giving contradictory advice to what we as trainers teach. Then families are confused and end up frustrated when the behavior advice their vet told them backfires. So for example, if your vet tells you, do not take your dog outside until they've had all 3 rounds of vaccinations, it's time to find a new vet who's current on the latest scientific evidence that proves this is detrimental to the mental health and well-being of your dog. Let me stress, we can safely and positively get our dogs outside before all rounds of vaccinations. Let me stress that again. We can safely get our dogs outside without exposing them to deadly sicknesses or illnesses. Sadly, a lot of old school vets, they're still dishing out the detrimental advice. So I want you to be aware of it. So for more information on getting your dog outside safely, you can watch this video, When Can Puppies Go Outside? I'll put all videos I reference in the description below with timestamps, so don't worry, you can watch all my videos at a later time. Making the vet visit a positive experience is going to set the stage for all future visits. Puppies pick up on our emotions, so staying calm is going to help them feel more at ease. Use treats and praise throughout the visit to reward any calm behavior. And if your puppy seems nervous, advocate for them by asking the vet team for a slower introduction or giving them space to settle. After the visit, plan something fun to end on a good note, whether it's a short walk, some playtime, or some quiet snuggles at home. There are a few common mistakes that can make the vet visit more stressful than it needs to be. Skipping crate training can lead to a puppy feeling anxious during travel. Rushing straight inside without giving your puppy time to settle can overwhelm them before the vet visit even starts. Forgetting to bring treats. This means you're missing opportunities to reward and reinforce positive behaviors. And not asking questions during the appointment can leave you feeling uncertain about your puppy's care. Also, continuing to see a vet who rushes the process, bolts in the exam room loudly, and then who tries to give you conflicting behavior advice is definitely someone I would not return to. It's okay to try a different vet if your pup didn't feel comfortable there. After all, you're trying to establish a good relationship for years to come. By preparing in advance, keeping things positive, and making sure your puppy feels safe and supported, you can help them build confidence at the vet. The first vet visit is just the beginning, and with the right approach, future vet visits will feel like just another part of the routine. Before I go, I do want to share one additional way that you can create a positive experience with that vet. We call them victory visits. Now, a victory visit is a short, stress-free trip to the vet designed to help your puppy build a positive association with the clinic outside of the time they need an actual exam or treatment. Instead of only going to the vet for shots or when they're sick, a victory visit teaches your puppy that the vet's office is a safe and fun place. So during a victory visit, you're going to bring your puppy to the clinic to just explore the environment in a low-pressure way. This could include letting them sniff around the parking lot or the lobby, meeting the staff and getting treats from them, sitting on the scale for a weigh-in without an exam, walking into an exam room briefly before heading right back out. Now, these visits should be short and positive, just a few minutes of treats, praise, and socialization before heading home. Many vet clinics actually encourage victory visits, so you can call ahead and let them know you're coming. Now, by doing a few victory visits before their actual appointment, your puppy's gonna feel more relaxed and confident at the vet, making future visits easier for both of you. Let me know in the comments, which tip did you find most helpful today? Here's hoping your pup's first vet visit is smooth and stress-free. See you in the next video.